Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I'm here to share with you kind of my foundation pages and my ideas for my 2025 December daily. I have slowly been working through it, but I don't have any pictures printed, even though it is what is today? The 8th? No. Yes, today is the 8th. All right, so title page is done. We figured this one out with all of your help. This is gonna have a really cute photo of my family, and then just our ages is gonna be on that. And then it's gonna flip over, and I am gonna do the table of contents, which I don't normally do. This is my first year doing it. And my plan for that is to use this 2025 and either back it with this one, which I think is probably the one I'm going to do. I like the way that one looks. I might do this side though. It's a little darker. Yeah, that. Or I've got this really pretty plaid one as well. So those are a couple options I need to decide and make and get done. So that will be my table of contents. And then I'm just going to hand write in the stories. My day one was complete. This is the one where I did the flip up of in this season, even though I wrote 'tis the season for all the things because I'm silly and don't read fully. And then I'm going to take a photo of myself reading by the Christmas tree. And that's going to be story number one. And there's journaling in the fact that I'm talking about 'tis the season for all the things, but there's no like in-depth journaling or anything like that. So that will be day one. My day two story, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the idea. I'm going to stitch these together. And I have a photo I found online of the place we went to this summer called Leavenworth, Washington. But I found a snow photo, which is what it's known for. It's a Christmas market. And so I'm going to have a photo, full 6x8 photo here. And then I think I'm gonna do a whole bunch of journaling. And then I'm gonna have the photo of, a photo of us, the nutcracker, the day, and then an embellishment is kind of my idea. And I'll have something, ribbon, it'll probably be ribbon because these aren't long enough. Although I guess I could put them together, but I'll do something along the edge as well. And so it'll be a 2-page spread because when I went to make my day 3 story, I was not thinking and I put it on the the left-hand side instead of the right-hand side. And so my day 2 story needed to become a 2-page spread. So here is going to be my day 3. And my plan with that is I'm going to put this 3 right in the middle here like this. And then it's going to flip open. There's going to be a couple photos of my kids with their ornaments here. And then this is going to go against here. There's going to be a photo of the tree. And then I cut a little slit in the back here. I know this isn't filming very well, sorry. And I'm going to have my journaling card pop out with talking about setting up the tree today, this year. And then I also am contemplating about folding this over and having this also be here. And you'll flip it open. And just a little bit of an added interactive piece to use up this tree die cut. We will see if I do that or not, but that's kind of my plan for story 3. Story 4 is going to be with all of the Marys. I stitched them, but now I need to fussy cut them all out because they won't fit on my 6x8 the way I want them to. So I will fussy cut them out, put them on a piece of pattern paper, and then we'll do the little flip for that. I'm not sure what the story will be for that yet. I haven't quite figured that part out, but I do think I'm going to make that story number 4. Story number 5 is going to be 5 things, but I think it's going to be 5 things based off of like this color. So like I'm gonna do it almost as day of color on but for story number 5. And I'm going to kind of the same thing. I'm going to put a little slit and have this flip open so you'll see the journaling. But it will also have like day of color or something like that, which I think will be really fun. And I love the idea of all the scallops and this beautiful color all on one page. So that will be day 5. Day 6 will be dedicated to my youngest because he is 6 years old. So that will be day 6. And then the only other things I have in this album, day 6 will be my youngest, day 8 will be my middle, and day 11 will be my oldest. Those are set in stone dates because I always use how old they are with the day in the album. And then I have this fun idea for Santa. I normally combine Santa letters with Santa photo, going to visit and all of that. And so I'm going to put this here. I'm going to stitch that. And then what's going to happen is behind it, I've got 3 different options, but it's going to flip open. And then this will have my journaling. And on this side, it's either going to have this with then maybe like my kids' Christmas lists, or I think it would be Christmas lists, right? They're Santa lists. I have this one as well, which I thought we could add in Sean and I, or I have this one, which I just thought I would do the Santa photo, and then some journal. I don't know. But so I've got these different ideas. It just kind of depends on the vibe, what photos I have, and what I want to do. But that is my plan to talk about Santa this year. And then I have one to talk about my oldest will be in his first band concert. So he is in percussion in middle school and he's very excited to do his first performance. And so we will document that. And then my younger 2 will be in the performance at their school, in their little winter concert. So I'm going to do all of that on this one. And I just cut out all the different photos that I had available to me within my stash. And then I'll put the photos and some journaling. And I'm either going to use this really pretty swan as it, or this joy, which I also like. And I like this Peace and Joy one just because that 15 fits so perfectly there. So it probably will be this one, but I left both options in just in case. And then the only other thing I have in my album right now that I'm thinking I want to use is we got a blanket and it came with this cool piece because there's the ribbon, of course, to hold the blanket together. You would wrap it around there. And I think what I'm going to do is cut around 3 sides, have this turn into a flip open, and I'm going to put in ribbon and tie it. And I'll just cover up this part right here, obviously with something else, but it'll be a little flip book and be for, I don't know, Christmas Eve or something. But that's my only other plan that I have actually physically in my album. So, I've got ideas forming and starting, and I'm very excited about the ideas that I have come up with. I think they're going to be really cute and fit well into the album this year. And then the only other few things that I have planned, let me get my album out of the way here. Okay, let's see here. Let's grab something so we can see. I have the frames. I ordered the frames this year, and there's this here for the magic, and I would like to put one of the frames here. And then I have this ribbon that it's a little short. One spot will have to have an embellishment to cover it up, but I just want to wrap this around and make this a story some way, somehow. Maybe a shaker pocket as well. But that is one plan, to do a story about that. And then I have different, like I said, the different options for which one I wanted to use. I also these were behind each other like this, and I love that. So I definitely want to keep these together and do something with them. So that will be a story maybe together, I don't know. But I do really love how you can see the polka dot through that. I want to try to use these December moments have my heart. I was thinking about maybe we are doing going to see some lights, so that might work for that one. Here for the magic would also work for that one. And then I have the 1 through 5, which also the idea, you know, of putting them like Ali has done on a couple of stories now, where she's just done back to back with some photos and then just put them in the album. I may possibly do that, but I've got those available to me. And then I really want to do the idea of, let me find something. Well, I can show it here, where you take this and then I would fussy cut through this one and make a shaker pocket on the outside, and then whatever would be your journaling or something. I loved that idea. I saw it on Instagram and I definitely want to replicate that. So I love the shape. It's been fun to play with. And then finally, the only other thing that I have on deck to do is I love this, this scene. So pretty, and I like it behind the falala. I feel like it softens it. And then I'm just going to probably attach maybe even like one of these, and just talk very, very mildly about music. I don't have much to say. It's kind of the same every year, and nothing new has really happened so far this year with music. So for me anyways, and I think I will just do something like that. Probably not this red, that's a little bit stark, but maybe we can do the blue. Ooh, see, yes, look at how pretty that is. I think I'll do that. There's also this one, the yellow too. They're both pretty. I think I like the blue though, so I think I'll probably do this blue. Oh, that's green. Look at that, it's green, not blue. It's blue because I put it on that side. So yes, I do think I will probably end up doing something like that. So that is where I am within my album. It is indeed the 8th of December and I don't have much done, but ideas are flowing. I am getting there and I am taking photos, which is good. That's the main point. And like I said, I had the whole month of January off, so I'll be able to get to it when I can. All right, thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you are having fun creating and documenting your December, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.